Hi everyone! I got Happy Mail this week and I'm just super excited. I love Happy Mail. It just makes me smile. So I thought I would share. I've got two hauls, just two smaller ones for you. The first one is a haul that is my first time buying from them directly, is Neat and Tangled. Actually, it's first time buying anything from them, to be honest. And I was really impressed. I'll say that first about the ordering and everything else. So I ordered just a few things, but I wanted to show you right off the bat that, like, this was my order here, and this came with it as complimentary stamp set. And I mean, I've ordered from like Alleyway Stamps, and I think, and like they do like a half stamp set for free if you spend so much. But I mean, this thing is a full stamp set, so I was really just, you know, in shock actually, because I didn't realize that they gave any complimentary stamps with their orders. So when I opened this, I'm like, hey, this is amazing. So I was just really excited about it. It's called Crafting is My Jam, which is cool. And they also threw in this little pack of sequins here as a complimentary as well. So they're super cute. Just a little mix of sequins. So I was really impressed. As far as like the freebie stamp set that I got, it's got lots of crafty things. It's Crafting is my jam, like they've got the sentiment and you're so sweet, glitter, you make life sparkle, throw some on it, and then sequins. And you got heaps of like images. So you got your scissors, glue, some little trail glue, confetti, stars, little stitched line, a button, a needle, sequins, a brush stroke, and like a spool of thread. So, or yarn or whatever you want to make it. But yeah, I was really excited. I haven't really thought of anything to use it for yet because I was so in shock that I actually got it. So I really do like the sentiments though, because I mean, throw some glitter on it and things like that. I think that'd be really cute. And yeah, I just think it's gonna be, I'm just super excited to have it. So yes, I'm definitely going to have to create something with it. Sorry, I can't really tell you what I intend to do with it yet because I'm just not sure yet. But I was super happy that it showed up in my order. So as far as the stuff that I actually ordered, this one here is called Origami Map, and I love it. It's just like the world map and origami. This is actually what this stamp set particular is what drew me to like putting in an order. And then while I was there, I'm like, ooh, I might grab these other ones too. So yes, and I also got the matching die. So yeah, and their dies just come like this. So I think that's great because I don't have to cut anything apart and it's all perfect. So, and it'll make, I was thinking I'll never be able to cut all in between here. So anyway, I wanted to get the die. And I saw some really, like, obviously it's the world map, like you can tell without using the stamp that this is like that, the shape of it. So I want to do some stuff with die cutting and paper piercing without the stamp, so that's why I've got the die as well. And even like a shaker card, I think it'd be super cool to use that as well because it's such a big open space. So together, I think I was drawn to this because I mean I love my cutesy little animals, but I don't have much in the like geometric sort of look. And that's sort of what's missing in my collection when I was looking through it the other day. So I'm trying to get some other style of stamps just for variety, I think. And this one I really loved. I really want to do some embossing with it, and then use some watercolors and just let the ink pool up in certain areas. I think that would be amazing. And yeah, from rainbows to golds to actual like blues and greens and that sort of thing. I think it'd be really nice. And either embossing in white or in gold is kind of what I'm thinking at this stage. And winter cards too, you could totally do, or like Christmassy ones, because it's got like the sentiments here are I miss you, together would be better, my world is brighter because of you, the world is full of wonderful things, and go and do amazing things. And I would travel the world with you. And then you've got like all of your little pins and then heart and geotag and airplane and stars and arrows to put on the map as well. So I just think that it would make a really good I miss you card, or just, you know, a Christmas card, and like, I live here, my family live here, so I think that would be really cool to send this as a Christmas thing. So, and I've just seen some really, like, if you go on their blog, they had some amazing examples, or if you Google like Origami Map, Neat and Tangled, and then just look at the pictures, like, you'd be surprised how this has been used, and it looks really, really nice. So, and it works really well with watercoloring. So, and you know, I love watercoloring, so totally excited. And I just love the sentiments, and yeah, I just think it's great. And the fact that I'll have this to either cut out something or to do a beautiful like background and then cut this out of it and then lift it up and have that stamped underneath. I think that would be really nice, even if I'm not coloring this, but it can just be monochromatic on the inside. Is kind of what I'm thinking of. And then, yeah, that's great. And then the other two I got were actually Christmas ones. Wrong time of year, but I really liked them. So this one is called Winter Wishes, and I love it because it's bold and graphic sort of look to it. Whereas most, like, yeah, so it's just a whole different type of style, this one. And it's got the houses with the trees and all this like snow falling, or stars, it could be either. Then you got the separate ones. And then, so I think this would be great even housewarming sort of stuff, because you don't necessarily have to be Christmas or cold. And now that I've got all those beautiful colored pigment inks to stamp with, I think these would be really cute to make a little row of houses along a hillside or something like that. And you got the trees here, which would look really good stamped with distress ink, and then just put some water over them just to blend them a bit, or leave them like bold and stark like this. That would be great. And the sentiments are like, all is calm, all is bright, from our home to yours, warm winter wishes, and cozy Christmas. Plus you got a heart star, a single snowflake, and like the little S to come out of the chimneys. So I think that's really, really nice. And I've seen like some of these like embossed in white, and then they just put color behind it, like light blues and that sort of thing, and it just really stood out really pretty. So I really liked this as well. And I like the font. It's not your typical font. You've got like, they filled in all the O's and the R's, like all the insides in a solid thingy, and I just haven't seen that before, so I just thought that was really nice for something different. And definitely can do the masculine card with this. Even I'm thinking like Halloween, because these are solid, so totally stamp them in black and then have big, you know, your deep purples and all that sort of stuff in behind, and your blacks and your dark blues, and make a nice, like, really spooky sort of scene as well. I think that would be very, very nice. And you can do that because you have the separate houses. Yeah, so this one shall be very fun to play with. And then this one, which is totally more girly, but I love it. I love these trees. Like, I was just so drawn to these trees. I'm like, oh my God, imagine what you could do with those. And I totally want to be embossing them in either white or gold, or both. And then just watercoloring the insides, or I want to white emboss them and then use masking fluid to mask off the trees and then color behind them so the trees are all white. I think that would be really, really, really pretty. And you've got like the nice hill here, so it would be even nice to stamp it and then sort of try to fussy cut around it and then pop off the background. I think that would, like, it'd be a bit of work, but I think it would work really, really nice. And behind, maybe, I don't know, maybe foil paper or pretty pattern paper, don't know. But it would look nice. And it comes with all these little tiny hearts, or not hearts, stars and snowflakes. So that's great. And there's both solid and outline ones. And then the sentiments are very, very classic, I think, as far as if you think of Christmas songs. You got Peace on Earth, All is Calm, All is Bright, which is one of my favorite Christmas sayings. And then you've got Still, 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 let all the earth be still. Oh holy night, the stars are brightly shining, also a favorite. Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night. And oh Christmas tree, how lovely are thy branches. So those sentiments are like, these two, like, literally, these are my favorites. That and from my favorite Christmas songs as well. So that's just fabulous for me, because I'll use them on cards, just any Christmas card really. And it's super classic, you know, pretty font as well, so I think that's great. So yay! And what Neat and Tangled are also known for are sequins. And I've been eyeing off some of their sequins for ages, but I mean, it's pretty hard to get an order from overseas just for sequins, I sometimes think. So, and you can't get them out of, like, none of this that I bought here today is listed with Simon Says stamp, so, or anywhere else that I can really find. But anyway, I'm really happy to order from them directly. So I actually got 2 packets of satin pearl. I didn't order 2 packets, but I got 2 packets, so that was really excited about that. And I really just wanted a white type of sequin to put, because they sort of go, like, white goes with everything. So I wanted white for a Christmassy, wintry card, but then also it goes really well with every other color. And this is sort of it's not really a super shiny like those gold ones. It's sort of like a matte off-white color. And then I also got this one, which is buttercream satin. Love it. It's this super gorgeous, like, lemon chiffon color. It's just stunning. Loved it. And then I got 2 mixed ones because it's so much easier in shaker cards if you have like a mixed pack and they already coordinate. So I got the pink lemonade mix, which is super fun and super happy. Like, I just looked at it and think, oh wow, look at that, they'll be gorgeous. And then this one, which is my absolute favorite, and it's called Pixie Dust Mix, and it's got your peach, your beautiful purple, and gold. And like, how beautiful are those? So I kind of like the idea that you can take the sequins and then sort of use these to work out your color scheme for the card. I really like that idea, so definitely going to make some cards in my peach and gold and purples, and it will look really nice. So that was the first haul I got. And definitely recommend ordering from them. They are just perfect, and super impressed that they actually gave a full-size stamp set as complimentary. So I was really impressed with that. Definitely will order from them again. My other one is a haul from Hallmark Scrapbooking, which is sort of what I've done the last few times. And no, I still haven't done the Simon Says stamp order. I'm waiting for those Gonzi watercolor, the 36 pack, and it is so not in stock. I've been literally out of stock for 2 months, and so I'm not putting in this order till it comes in. So it's still in limbo, but yeah, as soon as it does get ordered and it does arrive, I will show you guys. But here's what I got in the meantime from hallmarkscrapbooking.com. They got Altenew in, which is really exciting, and I got 2 of their stamp sets. This one, I think, like, first of all, look at the size comparison. That's a normal size stamp set, and that's this this one here. And this one is called Vintage Roses. So this is the one that is just a nightmare to try to source and get, because everyone wants it, and I totally understand why everyone wants it, because it's amazing. Like, it literally, like this one here is sort of circled which flowers go together. You start off with like the big one, and then you can have so you can use different ink colors. So whether you go darkest to lightest, or like you have to go lightest to darkest, or whatever. Anyway, but like you've got the outline image solid one, and then slightly more detail and slightly more detail, and then just the inside. So you can really get with your ink colors a really detailed, beautiful rose with these stamps without having to be really perfect at coloring them. So yes, I want to use them with my pigment inks. I don't know if I really have enough colors in each color range to use them, but I'll definitely try. But I really like the idea too that you can take like these outline ones, which is sort of just a suggestion of the flower, and then from there you can like you can watercolor them. So if you stamp them with your like distress ink and then start pulling the color out and things like that, I think that I've seen like that's really part of what I want to do. So to me, you can use your ink pads, or I can do watercoloring with this and get stunning cards. So definitely want to experiment with this one. And it comes with heaps of leaves. Like this stamp set's huge. I mean, when I ordered it, I didn't even realize it came with sentiments, but it does. And you got happy wedding and happy anniversary. But really, you get it for the flowers. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5